Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Dark here, and we're back on PS for some more OU laddering. Today got a bit of a strange team. It has a Lilligant on it, so awesome team, of course. Just thought it'd be cool to try a Lilligant. This team's a little bit save-light weak, but I do have Altaria, which can beat it. But it is physical DD Altaria, so it gets burned in the process, which kind of sucks. But they don't know it's DD, so I guess I can just bluff and win. So hopefully I don't face a Sableye, but I'm just gonna get straight into the battles. It seems like it's basically a team that I got from a friend, and then I just put Lilligant over Volcarona. So shoutouts to you. You know who you are for the team. So yeah, gonna get into the first battle. I'm just gonna pause it until we get into the first one. Find a battle against Ghost Me Wiz. I actually know who this is because they're in a certain room that I'm in. But interesting team. My use of Lilligant obviously kind of strange. But yeah. So this is looking to be interesting. Lilligant kind of works nicely on this team because it baits Ferrothorn. Whilst Altaria does have a Fire Blast, it is obviously nice to bait it as well. Because Fire Blast is not an OK, as I'm sure you'll know. I'm just going to lead Chomp though to get up rocks early on. He's probably going to lead Keldeo. Keldeo or Clefable I'm thinking, but most likely Keldeo. Just to pressure Charizard, to be honest. I do have Bishop in the back as well. And Bishop is sashed, so I'll more than likely switch into it if he does go out to Lati. I won't really be fearing too much, I just want to be preventing a defog at this point. He leads Pharaoh though, which is honestly fine. I get up rocks and I can SD turn 2 if he doesn't gyro here. If he decides to just like trade rocks with me right here, then I can SD in the next turn. And I can get off some nice damage on something. Potentially even get a kill if he's not like unaware Clefable or something. So he does go for his rocks, so I'm just going to SD here. No reason not to really. It does go to Clefable and it is unaware. So this will be able to wall me, unfortunately. What is my best play here? I'm definitely expecting him to go for Moonblast here. He doesn't really have a reason not to, but I'm just going to Earthquake anyway to see how much it does. Scout kind of said he is, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be defensive, but it actually does quite a lot of damage. This next one might be a roll. Definitely going to go for it, although probably not because it looks like I'd need quite a high roll. So I'm kind of tempted to switch out to like Bishop or Starmie, maybe? I'm thinking Starmie to spin. But that just gives him a free switch back out to Ferrothorn, so I don't think that's really the best play. I think Bishop's better here. And then I just knock off on Keldeo. I might Iron Head actually. I think Iron Head's just safer. Because if I do knock off a choiced item, that might actually hurt me against Keldeo. Because it means that I can't set up on it with things like Altaria late game. If he locks himself into Scald, I can potentially set up on that, for example. So I think Iron Head's definitely my best play here. Just got to Keldeo, so it's nice to get off some damage on this, even if it's like 27%. But he ends up being sub-calm mind from the looks of it. Kind of want to predict his double out to T-Tar. So I'm tempted to go for double Iron Head. How much of a reason do I have to do that though? If I want to predict that though, I go to Altaria, don't I? Really tempted to Iron Head again here though. This is hard, because he's either going to Scald or Secret Sword. I'm thinking Scald. Bishop can put in a lot of work, so I'm not sure if I really want to sack it off. Although Subcommon Keldeo is really annoying. I'm just going to Iron Head predicting his T-Tar double. Alright, nice. I was worried about making that play, but I get it right, so that's cool. So that basically means that I can spin rocks away at any point now, which is amazing. And it's also good because it prevents him from defogging with Lati. I could knock off here since I really doubt he's staying in. I'm expecting Keldeo again here, but if he goes out to Keldeo, that's perfectly fine, because now I can just switch freely into my Starmie, as his T-Tar is now at 1%, and cannot switch in again because of the rocks that I do have up, which is very good. But he actually just sacks T-Tar, so I'm happy getting this out of the way. I honestly would have gone Keldeo there, but I guess he just didn't want to risk the knockoff, which is perfectly fine. I'm just going to Starmie here, as I can now freely. And probably going to double after that, expecting the Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, it's not looking like Lilligant can put in too much work. I would definitely like it to, because obviously it's like the mascot mon on my team. It's just with Latias there, and Charizard especially, even though I do have rocks up, it does still hard wall it. So hopefully next game it can put in some work. I do kind of want to just Ice Beam Ferrothorn here though. I think I'm going to spin first. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spin first. I don't care if he goes out to Ferrothorn in the spin, I still get to get it off. He can set up rocks again here, but I think I'm okay with that. Am I? I think I can go Bishop here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bishop here just to knock off Keldeo's leftovers. As that is what I'll be expecting him to switch in. Of course, if he stays in and Leech Seeds me, then that kind of sucks, but I knock off Ferrothorn's item and I put it in range of Altaria's Fire Blast, so I can't really complain. Looking in a pretty good position this game. I just need to prevent him from defogging and I should be okay to win with Altaria. Also, this might be annoying, but I don't... Yeah, I need to look out for Clefable. He gets a crit gyro, which is kind of annoying. I think he can afford to gyro again here, so I'm going to SD. As you just go for Leech Seed, which is fine. I'm just going to knock off. Just in case he wants to gyro this time, predicting my second SD on his rocks. This way I get off a lot of damage on Ferrothorn, which is nice. He might also try to go out to Clefable and Life Orb, well not Life Orb Stormy, but Leech Seed Stormy, since he does have Unaware, he will be taking like 0 from knockoff. But then again, to get rid of Clefable's leftovers if he does that. Goes hard though. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure about that play. I guess Zard wasn't really doing much, but I think I would have stayed in there. Kind of tempted to go Breloom, in all honesty. Breloom doesn't do anything else to his team, and if he subs, I can Bullet Seed the turn after. And if he scores, then or Secret Swords, and that's perfectly fine. As he does sub, so if he stays in here he will die unless he Scald Burns me and I get 2 hits. But I'm definitely going to Bullet Seed. Kind of want to Mark Punch predicting the Ferrothorn, but that's perfectly fine if he brings that in, I don't really mind. Altaria just kind of beats him regardless. I don't really need to even set up a DD to be honest. Which is amazing. Of course. So it'd be cool if he stays in here, tries to Scald Burn me, since getting this out of the way would be really nice for Bishop, since it kind of just wins then. I mean, he does have Ferrothorn, but Ferrothorn can't really do too much back. I guess I am at 40 though. I do need to keep it around to beat Clefable though, that's mainly what I'm keeping it there for. And why I didn't sack it the last turn, because Clefable just beats me if I sack my Bishop. I am fairly sure. Starmie might be able to beat it, but I didn't really want to rely on Starmie. So I'm just going to pause it until he wants to make a move. So he just goes for Secret Sword and sacks his Keldeo off, which is amazing for me, since next turn I can just fire off a Mark Punch on the Ferrothorn to weaken it. And that's obviously great for my Starmie, since it can do more work. If he decides to rock here, that's honestly better for me than him, because it means that I can Ice Beam next turn. win my Starmie and then get off a spin, I think. Anyway, I'm actually going to bring out Lilligant here, just because I kind of want it to put in work. Catch this HP fire, friend. It's got to get at least one kill, come on. He should gyro his this turn. Like, he really should gyro. Because if I quiver dance up, I could just kind of beat him. Damn. Ah, that's unfortunate. I could have quiver dance and then I just sleep powder and beat him, but this is fine. Do I need Garchomp? I don't think I need Garchomp. Yeah, Starmie has more use than Garchomp because it can Ice Beam. So I can just sack Garchomp here. How much is Bishop at? Bishop's at 35. I don't really want to go to Bishop. Altaria is fine though. I think I'll just DD with Altaria and win. He might Healing Wish here. That'd be annoying. It shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Because I do have Fire Blast on this, and he might gyro me next turn. Well, he should gyro this next turn, of course, but I'm definitely not going to be staying in. And I can just go out to Lilligant this turn after. I think I Fire Blast here, actually. Yeah, I Fire Blast here. I don't need Altaria. Hopefully I can hit. If I miss, that's kind of bad. That would really suck if I miss, actually. Oh my god. Because this Ferrothorn's now really annoying to deal with. I think if I Ice Beam and HP Fire, I can beat it. I think. I'm not 100%. That miss is really annoying. Yeah. Because if I hit that, I could have just gone out to Lilligant and HP Fired. And I'm pretty sure Lilligant beats Clefable, I want to say. But I think I'm still good. Because I HP Fire this, if it goes out to Lilligant, I beat that. No, Lilligant, Clefable, I'm pretty sure I beat this, if it's like defensive. If not, I can force it to Soft Boiled. And I'm pretty sure I beat it eventually regardless. Plus if he stayed in on the HP Fire, I'm pretty sure he dies. That just has a really underwhelming amount. He decides to go for a Moonblast though, so I'm pretty sure I just lost. Unless I get a Min Roll with Giga Drain or something. So instead you're looking like Lilligant might win this game, and I get a Min Roll. Sick. Man. Too good. Yeah, I get a crit. It's not gonna matter. Because it didn't kill again. I'm pretty sure that was a Min Roll crit as well. Yeah, it looked like Min Roll. I hate these rolls, man. That really sucks. Gotta love it. I have Sleep Powder, what am I doing? This entire time. I'm just completely oblivious to the fact that I have Sleep Powder. I want a HP Fire here, like a cheeky play. Because he might go out of Ferrothorn and try to like PP stall me or something. PP stalling is pretty much the only way that he wins this. I'm fairly sure. This is a really long game though. I'm just going to pause it until he wants to make his move. I don't want this recording going past like half an hour. Never mind then. So he stays asleep this turn. Hopefully I can get the 2-turn sleep because I don't want to be running out of Giga Drains, to be completely honest. As he does stay asleep, so that's cool. How much did HP Fire do? Okay, HP did 22, so I can just HP Fire here. So Lilligant ends up winning this battle, which is cool. Definitely wasn't expecting that at team preview. Nothing powerful coming through. So GG's, whoever you are. as HP Fire is going to be able to take out the Ferrothorn, and that is going to be the game. And cool. Oh, I forgot to say GG. I feel like an asshole now. Okay, into the next one. Walter C. Dolnes. Dons, however you pronounce your name. Looking a little Lilligant weak. Nah, actually, yeah, it is kind of. If I weaken things, this dies HP Fire, this dies, this dies, this dies, this dies. Latias is like the only thing. So who knows? I might be able to get a Lilligant sweep this game. Kirim is going to be annoying as well. I just remembered that it actually resists grass. Altaria puts in a hell of a lot of work. Actually, Altaria is looking like my win condition, to be honest. Sorry. I really want to win with Lilligant, but I'm not sure if I can this game. Do I lead Brolim? I think I lead Brolim. Just to counter lead his own Brolim. He ends up leading Seismitoad though, so that's great. So I just get off a free Spore here. Unless he wants to go out to his own Brolim, which of course he can. And that's perfectly fine, I can just Muck Punch this, I do believe. It's actually Toxic Gold though. Ooh, it's interesting. So I don't really want to stay in against this. Although, again... Well, not again, but also I don't really want it sporing my team. Can one just scout for its moveset, I think. So it's definitely bulky. Bulky sub, okay. So he might have Drain Punch. I'm just gonna Muck Punch again though. I could probably Bullet Seed. I don't want to risk Bullet Seed not killing though. So he's sub Focus Punch, that's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna Muck Punch again. Because of the Metagross though, I don't agree with that taking damage on Metagross. This is the only thing stopping my Altaria from sweeping, if it has BP. I can just go out to Garchomp after this though, which is fine. It doesn't even look like... Oh, he does have BP. I just outsped him, so he's adamant. Okay. So my Garchomp outspeeds him, which is kinda cool. So, is he Agility? I'm thinking he's Agility. The only real reason to run Adamant would be either to Wall Break or to run Agility, so that's what I'm thinking there. I'm gonna go to Lilligant here, try and put in some work. Because I can just put something to sleep. Especially if I Quiver Dance. If I Quiver Dance, I can force out Kyurem and make it take rocks damage. He stays in though, that's strange. That was a really weird play. I don't know about that. But okay though. Then he goes out to Raikou. Why Raikou? You have a Kyurem and a Latias. Okay. I'm just gonna Giga to get us damage on something. I'm perfectly fine getting damage on this. That does a lot. Oh my lord. That does more than I thought it would. So, question of what to do here. I want to go Starmie and just spin. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Starmie and spin. You might like Outrage or something, but that would be a terrible play. And he freezes me. Sick. Well, now I just lose. And a silent 4. Or 4, not on 4. Nope, I just stay frozen. Okay. Awesome! Okay then, I guess I'll just Dragon Claw. Do I even win this now? Is there any way of winning this? I don't think there is. That's really annoying. I think Bishop can win actually. If I weaken this, which I'm going to. Excuse me. He's schooled, so that's annoying. I just Dragon Claw here. 2 Dragon Claws kill, and there's really no point in going out to EQ since I can potentially catch something like Latias if he wants to go out to it for whatever reason. He doesn't burn me, which is nice. It's always nice to not get burnt by Scald. Twice in a row especially. And good part about this is he can't actually outspeed me with Metagross, so he's kind of forced to either go into... Well, no, he's forced to go into Latias, which is amazing because I can SD on it. And potentially just win. I'm adamant though, so... Loom might outspeed me, that's the only problem. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw though. Might also Psyshock. Yeah. I think Psyshock was a roll though. I'm not sure how much it actually does. I definitely think I'm just gonna SD here though. I'm pretty sure that's my only way of winning now. If he has HP Fire or something, then GG. That'd really suck if he does. He just hard switches out though. Isn't his only attacking move Focus Punch? It'd be weird if he's running Mark Punch on a Focus Punch set. Alright, cool, so I think I just win. Unless he outplays me like 5 times with Bullet Punch from Metagross. Or if he's sub-Kieran. He may be sub just because he's got lefties. So I'm going to Iron Head here, expecting him to be sub. Alright, nice. And then I'm just going to Sucker, I think. He's probably just going to sub again, but... Alright, cool. So, I outplay him there, which is really, really nice. And he just forfeits, awesome! So, I somehow managed to pull that back with Bishop, which is amazing. So, I'm happy about that. So, I'm just going to hop straight into the next one, though. I'm happy, I mean, Lilligant put in some work first game. It ended up being the win condition. Breaking through my last two opponents' mons. Or my last opponent's 2 mons. My grammar is on point. On point with the grammar. But find a battle against Raph 94. And he has a low bunny, so that's really annoying. What do I have for low bunny? I don't. I literally just don't have anything for low bunny. It gets a kill every time it comes in. So I guess to prevent that I should probably lead Breloom. But he has Celebi, so I don't really get much from that. I guess I'll have to just beat it with offensive presence. Altaria can win. Altaria can definitely win. Sucks that I don't have Roost against Lando. I have Fire Blast though, so that could help against Sizzle if he wants to U-turn on it or something, which I'll probably predict, hopefully. Lilligant can actually put in some work this game. Lilligant sweeps. Yeah, Lilligant can sweep, definitely. So Lilligant's actually my win condition this game. Unfortunately, it doesn't outspeed Scarf Lando, so if that is Scarf Lando, I will not be outspeeding it. But I'm just going to lead Lando. I'm going to lead Garchomp just to get rocks, as he leads Raikou. I'm pretty sure I just EQ for free here. If he stays in, he loses Raikou. Okay, cool. And if he wants to switch out, then I can just rocks on that turn. So I go to Raikou turn 1, which is amazing. I can also get rocks against Celebi late game 4 and 2. But basically, the reason I didn't go for rocks there is because I got more value out of going for Earthquake, because I get rid of a Mon if I go for Earthquake. But I look at his team, and his team really isn't rocks weak, so... And it's just something to think about when you're thinking about your plays. You just think about what's the most optimal play. Like, getting rid of Raikou is actually really, really good for me, since it has a really annoying speed tier for my team. And it can be annoying for certain mons like my Breloom, it can be annoying for Lilligant, it can be annoying for Bishop, it can be annoying for pretty much everything, to be honest, because it even outspeeds my Starmie. Oh, I think it's speed ties actually, but it's just a really annoying mon to face, so getting that out of the way is really nice. He actually goes into Celebi of all things. This is the one thing I can set up rocks on, so I really disagree with him going out to it here. Unless he wants to trade rocks, but even then. So I'm actually able to get rocks as well, which is great for me. I really don't know why he made that play. But he just goes for Earth Power though, so I guess not. I mean, go ahead. I'm perfectly fine with you doing this. He has Earth Power, so I'm kind of expecting it to be more of an offensive spread, maybe Nasty Plot, Nasty Pass potentially. Although he doesn't really have much in the Nasty Pass into, maybe Sub Pass. I think I'm just going to Fire Blast here. He stays in though, and Nasty Plots, which is kind of scary, but there's nothing that he can actually Nasty Pass to, so I'm perfectly fine with this. I'm just going to Dragon Dance. He's not going out to Scizor, as he actually has Dazzling Gleam. That's really interesting. Dazzling Gleam, Nasty Plot, Celebi. Okay. But I get rid of Celebi, which is awesome. Lilligant now sweeps if I can get to +2. Which I can potentially do against Latios, because if I get to +1... But then again, it doesn't set up against anything apart from Lando locked into EQ, which kind of sucks, but I guess that is what it is. I don't want to go Starmie here because I don't want to take the damage that puts me in range of return. And this is useless at this point, so I'm just going to sack it off here. Like, it gets beaten by everything. I'm assuming this is Scarf Lando just because this is more of an offensively based team. It's weird that he doesn't really have a rocker, but I guess that's just how it is. So doing with a Breloom or Starmie here, I think Breloom's better. If I go to Breloom, he goes out to Latios, and then I can get a free switch. Not free, but I get a switch into Bishop after that. He probably HP Fire though, if he does have it. And this isn't Mega Scizor, so Bishop can actually win if I can get to +2. So I think I'm going to want to retain my Sash. I'm just going to go Starmie here. The reason I'm going Starmie is to potentially bait him into going for a return. If he doesn't go in for a return, he's more than likely going to go to Latios, I want to say. Either way, I'm just going to Ice Beam, because Latios hard walls the defensive version, which he might expect me to be. But if I weaken Lopunny, then I can just win with +2 Bishop. So that's why I'm making this play. So if he does stay in... Actually, I should Psyshock here. There's no reason to predict Latios because I outspeed it the turn after. So hopefully my move goes through, which it does. Able to get rid of Lopunny, which basically means Bishop just wins from here, which is amazing. I have to be wary of Bullet Punch though. If I just keep Lilligant healthy, I should be fine. But he should Bullet Punch here. If he doesn't, then good play. But he's looking banded. I want to say this is banded. Definitely just going to go Lilligant and HP Fire. If he goes out to Latios, I'm perfectly fine with that. But he just stays in, so he loses his Scizor. So Lilligant getting another kill, showing its worth. Not bad. So yeah, Bishop just wins at this point. It can sucker both, unless it's like defensive Landorus, but at which point Breloom would win. So, done your work, done well. Sorry, I have to sack you off now. I mean, I could switch out, but I'd probably end up losing because I don't really want to sack it off. But yeah. Sorry. Yeah, why did you switch? I really don't understand switching there. Of course. He ends up being... What? He's defensive. So I can Sleep Powder again here, potentially, if he's not speedy. I don't understand him switching there at all. So if he doesn't wake up this next turn, I can get off a Quiver Dance for free. And Giga Drain the turn after. I don't think it should kill, and he should be able to kill me the next time we U-turn, but does stay asleep, which he does. No. Put in some more work. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Stay asleep. Not bad. This is amazing. Yo. Putting in the work. Man, he just forfeits. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm having too much fun with this. Not bad. Nice Lilligant sweeps. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. That's going to be the end of the video though. It's kind of cool showcasing Lilligant and OU, how much of a threat it can be. But I wasn't really high on the ladder, so I guess. But like I said, that's going to be the video. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. Supports me very nicely. And I will see you next time, guys. Peace.